Can we start again?
Really?
Can we start again?
Why?
Just hit the music.
Why? Don't. I knew it before he said it. Do not.
You knew what I was going to say.
Yeah, it was going to be like 4 times.
Yeah. I just like, everybody likes, we've gotten a lot of messages that people like.
Hey, what's up?
Music.
This is Howie Mandel Does Stuff. That's your host, Howie Mandel. I'm his co-host, Jackelyn Shultz.
Wow, you're really carrying the load today.
Yeah.
We're kind of alone. We usually have guests and Lou and everything. And we had an idea where we said, you know what, let's just do something where people get to know us because it's our podcast and our family.
We're not kind of alone. We're really alone.
Well, because I asked your sister to because she hasn't appeared, and Riley, and she said,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And then I asked your mother, and she said,
fuck off.
Right. That's what, she's from another country. She's from Canada, and fuck off means I love you, but I'm not going to show up. That's what fuck off means in Canadian, eh? Yeah. And then we even asked your brother, who is here.
Yeah.
He is here.
Yeah.
I mean, he runs the production company that runs this. Alex was here. Alex, what did you say about being on the show?
He won't even, is he coming to the mic?
Yeah, he's coming to the mic. What did you say?
No.
Say it in Canadian.
Fuck off.
Right, okay. Well, he's half Canadian. He was born here. And so the idea was to have our whole family together so that people can get to know us.
This is going to be like the first and last time we do this.
But don't turn it off yet. Don't turn it off yet. This is going to be really short. We have nothing for you, but we think it's fun.
I do have a lot of stuff. I planned a lot of stuff.
No, I know you did. But the point is that, first of all, I wanted to say I want to thank everybody. We've gotten like really nice reviews. People have engaged us. People are buying merchandise, which is happy, and which makes me happy, and it is happy. And then also people are subscribing. So they're doing everything they should do. And I wanted to take, you know what I wanted to do was take questions from people out there.
Which I did. I put on my Instagram yesterday, knowing that we were coming on just the two of us and we didn't have a guest. I said, can you please submit any questions you might have for myself and my dad? And I got a bunch of people submitting questions.
They did? You can ask me those questions, but what I was trying to do, because I tried the other day and it didn't really work, I was just going to randomly dial numbers and take questions from random people.
Wait, but it didn't work the other day.
Pardon me?
It didn't work the other day.
Because nobody picked up. But that doesn't mean, the thing about me is you don't give up. Okay. Well, I don't know if that's a thing about me, but that's a thing. But in the meantime, I could take until somebody doesn't answer. See, now today they're busy. Go ahead, ask me a question and tell me who the. And we also want to see some of the comments. You give me from the YouTube site, just throw it up, and we could see the comments from on YouTube.
Well, one of the questions from John Meow,
John Meow. John Meow.
He wants to know what kind of T-shirts, what the branded T-shirts are that Simon Cowell wears, if you happen to know, because he loves his T-shirts.
Really? He loves Simon Cowell's T-shirts?
Yeah.
The brand he wears, I would think they're Target. I would think most of them are Target because I see Simon's wife all the time at Target, and she always has a shopping cart filled with white T-shirts. So I assume they're for her husband. So I would think they're Target T-shirts. Question 2.
From who always, no?
No what?
Caroline says move on.
No.
Do you know this question?
Do you know the question?
No, but we might cut this. But I will say has become a little invasive towards me. So I was going to bring it up to yes.
The number you dialed.
I'm dialing numbers. Wait.
Okay, so basically this guy, he likes every single one of my photos, comments on every photo, likes every story.
Maybe we just bleep the name of the person.
Yes, he found me through the podcast. I don't know if he's doing the same thing to you, Jackie, but every single thing on Instagram.
Are you just doing is this like a lady flex?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It's weird. I was just talking about it yesterday.
Caroline has fans and she wants everyone to know.
Isn't it funny we get to
I'm telling you this because I don't think we should talk about it.
No, wait.
You just went on and talked about it.
I don't know if this is happening to you, Jackie, but these men are getting me. Now I want to hear and we won't bleep his name because now that we know who he is, if he bothers you, is he bothering you or he's just reaching out to you?
He's reaching out on every single thing I post. But
Wait. Hang on. Can I say something?
Yeah.
She's about to say it.
What's
I'm
that
building
sound?
something now during the podcast.
Yeah.
We're here. We have a podcast for 1 hour a week, and somebody decided to drill during the podcast. Okay. In the one room, there's 30,000 square feet here. This is the one room that somebody decided to drill in.
What were you going to say, Dad?
That we've taken one question so far about T-shirts. The second question is, which she's a producer here, so she knows what you're going to ask. She knows what the questions are.
Really?
Who posts anything on Instagram not to get a comment and not to get a follower and not to get a fan?
But I'm not like an influencer or anything. Like I just post for like my friends and like
No, you
family.
don't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't. No, you don't.
You don't post your sexy pictures.
For
You
friends
do
and family.
not post.
I
It's
do.
not for me. You're not posing on the beach in sexy poses, Caroline, for me and my brother and your other friends and family to see.
We see the pictures. That's not for Mom.
But not every picture in store. Like if I
He
post
likes
a picture
you.
of my food,
He likes you.
I know, but I listen to his music.
Oh, it
Whoa.
sounds like you're the
Because I was
creepy
like-
one.
Because I was concerned. I was like, should I block him? But I don't want him.
Why
to, like,
would you think what and maybe I'll edit this out. What did you get besides likes and comments that you think is worth the blockage?
Because I just don't like the sense that I feel like somebody's watching everything I post. And like
That's
they're
the
commenting
point
on
of it. Isn't that the point of posting? You know what I hate? I just want to post. I don't want anybody to look at it. I don't want anybody to comment. That's why when I take pictures, I keep my hand over the lens.
Your account's not private.
No, I know. But in the I'm just saying in the past.
Look, Kyle's
like,
getting involved. Kyle.
Yeah. Kyle.
Make
Yeah.
it private.
Like me.
What?
Like Seth.
Okay.
Like Seth. Seth, for those that don't know, that's Seth, who is private. So don't
And
comment
Kyle.
on him and Kyle.
I'm just saying if it's an older man liking and commenting.
Is he an
on
older
it-
man?
Yes. It's kind of weird.
How old is he?
Like your age.
I can't hear you over the drilling.
Your age, Dad.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the drilling.
Wait, you go out with some dude, get into his car that he wants to show you his subwoofers, he bites your lip till it bleeds, and this guy is creeping you out?
Yes.
What?
It's just a sense of being watched. The other guy wasn't a stalker.
Okay. But what are
think-
all these noises in the background?
They're drilling. They're building something. At the end of this podcast, I'm telling you, you are going to see something that you've never seen on any other podcast. We are going to have a shelving unit.
Wait, but you watch or you listen to true crime podcasts. I know you do because we talk about this. So the number one thing is if you do feel like there's some like weird shit going on, you should mention it so there's record of it and everyone knows.
Well, I mean, like my friends know. They know. I'm like, here comes him again. He's liking all my stuff, commenting. But the thing is, like, I don't want to block him because what if that makes him mad?
Okay, let's move on.
Well, this question and
All right.
answer period is really timing, Caroline. Thank you. So for other listeners and viewers and subscribers of Howie Mandel Does Stuff, if you see any postings from Caroline Sheets, please do not look at them. Do not comment on them.
Do not engage.
Do not engage. She doesn't do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
She does it for her parents and she does it for very close friends. This is not any of your business. So please, from this point on, Caroline Sheets on Instagram and any other platform she's on is totally off limits to absolutely everybody. Well done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's sit.
I had other questions or comments, but I don't know if we should end on that one. Should we end on your campgrounds? I have one more.
Go ahead.
SSMABREY.
The SS. I got to say that I don't
Smarbreak.
want to take a question from the
Yeah.
SS because as a Jew, I'm still sensitive to what happened. We must never forget.
Smarbreak.
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 Okay, what's the question?
Did he ever ground you?
Who?
Did you ever ground me? My life was being grounded. I never got out of being grounded.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. When I was 18 and I went to college,
You were the problem that you needed to be grounded because you were out.
I didn't stay in my. I didn't listen to you, but I was grounded.
Yes.
Yeah. I snuck out.
Well, why would you tell me that now?
Okay. Which brings me to another plan that I had for this show.
Oh,
well, no, it was it was actually Caroline's idea. She sent me a bunch of ideas for this show, and she said one that might be fun is talking about what did you say? Stuff we did when we were kids.
Wait. I have another great idea for the show, Caroline. When she tells you ideas, they're not to be shared.
Like to share
it's not
secrets.
For you. Yeah, but that's for her family and close friends. They're not to be shared on a podcast.
Okay.
She doesn't want to share anything. Everything she puts out there is not for anybody, especially
Not me. Jackie wants to share stories.
No, not stories. She said I was thinking that it was like truths that we never told you from when we were kids.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that. I still want to make phone calls though.
Okay, go for it.
Alex, have you now that you said no, that you don't want to be on this podcast, are you jealous that you're not part of it?
I have another one about Alex's dating life.
Go ahead.
That Caroline sent it to me too. This question. To ask about Alex's dating life because it's Alex, can I bring this up? Or is he like going to be mad at me because he said no to even being brought up on the podcast?
You can talk about whatever you want.
Okay.
Are you saying that now and then you're going to be really mad after?
No.
I'm actually going to talk about it from my standpoint. And for
his dating life from your standpoint?
For all women everywhere about how are you walking out of the room? He's walking out of the room. He's getting string cheese? Wait, but
whenever this happens, whenever you talk to Alex Mandel about dating, he always gets string cheese.
That's okay. Kyle can answer me about Alex's dating.
Okay.
Alex
and Kyle have been working on a boat all weekend.
Oh, yeah. I saw. Congratulations.
Kyle moved onto a boat. Kyle is this generation's Gilligan.
Nobody's not going out to sea, right? It's parked.
I can go out to sea if I want to.
Let's see. You can go out to sea with it?
Yeah, that's how I got there.
From the sea. So
yeah, I took it on the sea from the Long Beach to marina.
Don't say where, because then you're going to get...
I could say where it came from.
He said he just went to a marina. That's where all boats go, a marina.
No, but you don't tell them that because then they end up knowing that's somebody that...
Caroline's shaking her head. Yeah, like you don't say... There's creepy people out there, apparently, to Caroline.
Don't stop talking. Now it's just getting boring.
Oh, I did see something that gave me a really good idea.
Go ahead. Tell. Well, wait. You were asking your brother something.
I know, but he keeps leaving. He doesn't want me to talk about it.
He doesn't care. He went to get cheese. Do you really care, Alex? He doesn't care. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a problem with you. Actually, I think my husband has a problem with you, Alex.
Really?
And I brought this up before, and it happened around Valentine's Day. So I am not big into like getting gifts or doing any of those elaborate things for any kind of holiday, especially Valentine's Day. And so my husband didn't do anything, which is fine. I wasn't expecting it. But then I go on social media and I see my brother flying someone out to, where did you go?
San Francisco.
To
Napa, to go on a wine tour and getting a like party bus and going on a wine tour for a day. You took someone on a wine tour.
Wait, just two people on a party bus?
Him and another girl that's not even his girl. I don't think she's your girlfriend, right?
No.
So him and a girl doing all these elaborate things, and I'm sitting here with my husband who we weren't even getting dinner together. And I want to say that you probably made a whole bunch of couples super upset.
Including the girl that you took, her boyfriend.
Wait, does she have a boyfriend right now?
I don't know.
Not anymore.
Not since Valentine's Day.
Because of you?
Is it because of you?
I don't think it was because of me.
She had
wasn't a good factor.
Going up to Valentine's Day, she did have a boyfriend, right?
Wait. No, she did?
Sorry.
Yeah, she was seeing
You have
someone.
reached enough.
Dad, can you please stop calling?
I'm taking questions. Go ahead.
She was seeing someone.
And did they not work out kind of because of you? But I thought you were the guy that like all boyfriends were okay with.
This was the only one that wasn't okay with me.
And she still like hung out with you and did all this stuff with you all the time?
Yeah, she said that it wasn't up to him.
Dad,
What?
please stop. Wait, are you trying to make her your girlfriend?
No.
Are you saying no just because you want yes?
No.
Can we call her?
For what?
This issue.
No, I don't want her. I don't want to date her.
No, not to date her, but to say when she has a boyfriend,
But
why
you
is she
did that
going
on
out?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Why would you do that on Valentine's Day?
How busy is everybody?
I like holidays.
where are you taking her?
Where are you going
I
for
wouldn't take her
Easter?
to- I
Where are
wouldn't
you
take
going
her
for
to
St.
Napa
Patrick's Day?
I was just gonna say I wouldn't take her to Napa for St. Patrick's Day.
So what are you doing for St. Patrick's Day with
Go in
her?
Ireland.
Are you taking her to Ireland? No.
You're taking her to an island?
Ireland
Oh.
for St. Patrick's
No, but
Day.
he does these elaborate things. When you see his posts, my son's posts, Alex Mandel.
Because he's not private and he wants everyone to see them.
No. But the way they eat and drink, I mean, it looks like a TV show. Like the way he took her, he took her to these places that served like amazing wine in amazing vehicles, and it's like this tastings and great foods and hors d'oeuvres. And then she wonders, why is it so hard for me to find a boyfriend? Just because Alex Mandel takes me on these exotic little adventures.
I have an idea for a business for you, Alex.
Okay.
Boyfriends should hire you either to plan
Date planner.
dates for them or to take out their girlfriends on dates for them.
I do take out their girlfriends.
Yeah, you already do that. You should be getting paid.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Right now,
Is it true that it can't just be you can't?
Dad,
What?
it's not working.
How do
Is
you
this
know?
going to be the whole episode of just ringing in
Maybe.
the background?
Maybe, not unless somebody answers.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
Oh.
Don't you think that's a good business for you?
I have to figure out the business model, but
You're already doing it.
I know, but it's a net negative business right now.
Why is it net negative?
Emotionally net positive.
Emotionally for you?
But financially,
Emotionally, it's net positive. Financially, it's a net negative.
Can I tell you, you're never going to get a girlfriend because
maybe
all
he doesn't
these,
want one.
No, because all these girls are getting the perks of a girlfriend without having to actually be a girlfriend.
Well, how do you know he's not getting perks?
I don't know. Alex?
Good. I don't know. See, he doesn't know.
know.
He might have.
go get string cheese.
He might have gotten a perk without knowing it.
All right. Dad,
What?
I saw this, since you're trying to call, I saw this.
Your call cannot be completed.
How do
come
you
I
get
cannot-
so many?
How can I not meet one person?
I saw this thing on TikTok where this guy called Domino's and then called Papa John's and
Oh,
then
that's
put
old.
them. That's old.
Your call cannot be completed.
Dad, you can't only worry about the area code. You also have to worry about the prefix.
What does that mean?
The prefix is also predetermined for the city you're calling. So if your prefix are your first three numbers, so
Right.
the easiest way to find a real number
Yeah.
is use your area code, your
He
prefix,
is now.
and then just change the last four numbers.
Okay, I did that. Let's see if this works, Mr. Smarty Pants. You always act like I know what I'm talking about. I know how to deal with the phone. I know what's going on. It's like I don't know how to dial. So now I listen to the big shot. And do we get anybody?
It's going better than the
Why
last.
is it going better?
Because the other ones weren't even a real number.
How do you know they weren't real numbers?
They were out of service.
No, they're too busy. They didn't
It's
set up the
dun,
mail.
dun, dun.
Hello, we are not available now.
They're not available.
It's a real number, though.
And I didn't have a real number before.
No. I had all these ideas, and I
Keep
can't.
doing them. You don't have to stop them.
I do, because you're just calling. You're not engaged with me, Dad. You're just calling.
I am engaged with you. How am I answering even these questions?
We're sorry.
This is the most annoying podcast.
That's
This
what
is
people at
done.
home are saying too.
I don't think we're doing this again, right?
We're not going to do what again?
Just like a podcast with just you and I.
Why? You don't think this is going good?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Ask the listeners at home if they like it or not.
I
They
am
could
trying
comment.
to.
They can comment whether or not they like it.
I can't even get one person on the phone. How can I not get one person on the phone? How is that even possible?
You're private.
What? No, Caroline is, even when she posts. Oh, because mine doesn't say my number, so people think it's that their extended warranty is overdue, or they got Marriott points. They're not answering. But if they do answer, why? I could never not answer the phone unless it says spam risk. Does mine say spam risk
Yours
to them?
might say. Mine does to people
How do you know?
because I've been told it does.
They're lying. Those are people that know it's you and just don't want to answer the phone.
No, they answer
Like,
it.
I would have talked to you, but you come off like a spam risk. All right, we'll just talk.
Caroline has submissions via email, by the way, that people contacted her.
Oh,
and
here,
asked us
look at the-
questions.
Here's submissions. Message. I've been searching everywhere so long to try and apply to be on Deal or No Deal. I would absolutely love the opportunity to be part of the show as a contestant. This is from who? Let me see who it's from. It's from Emily Martzon. Emily, I've been searching everywhere so long to try and apply to be on Deal or No Deal. I would absolutely love to be a part of your show as a contestant. If you do see this, I hope you do please contact me. I'm in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm 22 years old, and I have many reasons as to why I'd love this opportunity. Thank you for this time. Okay, so did she leave a number? Like, she's been trying to get on Deal or No Deal.
No, she just left her email.
I know. Now, as an avid fan of Deal or No Deal, and the fact that Deal or No Deal has not been on the air maybe for 2-3 years, that we don't do it anymore. But what I love about this girl is she just doesn't give up. Even though the show does not exist anymore and we're not doing it, she still wants to be a contestant. I love that. Can we contact her?
No, only through email.
Oh.
Were there any that left a number?
This episode is like nothing going on. I can't talk to anybody. There's nobody. Let's do another one. So she can't be on Deal or No Deal. I got to tell her. She cannot. If she listens to this, she must listen to this. Otherwise, she wouldn't have commented. We don't do it anymore. But if we do it again, she'll be the first one we call. We should tell her that. I have nothing to do with anybody. My new lead.
Who wrote this one?
Who wrote? We have to start with their names. Dana Kakara.
Kusera?
Kukuraka. Kukuraka.
Hughes.
Dana Kakaka said, my newly 80-year-old mother. My newly 80-year-old. I don't think you put newly and 80 years old together. Coming to see Howie's show in the Villages, Florida. Yeah, I'm playing in the Villages. Would be great if Mr. Mandel said happy birthday to the angelic beauty. Love you and thanks. You know, I'm going to be totally honest with you. My show, I will say something, and she didn't give me the person's name that I'm supposed to say happy birthday to, but she's going to love it. I just wrote, I'm so excited. I'm going to the Villages, and I'm doing 10 minutes on cunt. So her newly 80-year-old grandmother is going to love my cunt routine. Do you say happy birthday before the cunt routine or after the cunt? Like, is it cunt this, cunt that? This is a cunt. This is not a cunt. Happy birthday, you beautiful lady.
I just made a new mug that says cunt.
Good. All right, next one.
Wait, this reminds me of something. Since she mentioned how old this isn't on my list of things to bring up, but I want to bring it up because I know we're talking about old people now. Alex, you can get back in on the conversation about this. I want to talk about cable. Cable versus streaming.
I'll talk to after.
No, I have an argument, and I want this argument to be cleared up with everyone that's sitting in the back that's even younger than I am, because I was talking every morning. I go get coffee with my parents and their friends who are all the same age as them, right? 60 and over. Yes, Dad? Are you all 60 and over?
You want to talk about cable?
Yeah. No,
I was
I'm
bored for a
serious.
minute, and I know you had a close-up of me being bored,
No.
didn't you? I could tell. I saw the camera zoom in.
Is this a boring conversation? No, I really
You
want
don't
to.
even get, nobody wants to, hey, wait.
What?
Daniel.
No.
Hey, can we get a shot-for-shot remake of The Great Dictator in production starring the map maker who was recently a CSI guy as the lead? Now, there's a great question. The fuck is he talking about? No, it was the one before that. Go the one that you had. Why are you changing them?
I really do want to know
Keep talking
this.
about it. It's okay. So you're having coffee with old people. Go ahead. And she wants to know.
And I was having an argument about going somewhere and having cable or
Leave this one.
streaming. And I said, there's no need for cable anymore. And then they were all arguing that they refused to stay anywhere that didn't have cable.
Right,
and
because we
even
don't know
use-
how to use YouTube TV.
But you're Mom said that she stayed somewhere once that only had streaming.
Leave it there.
And it's not real TV because she tried to watch an ID. Oh my God, this is so annoying.
But it's not interesting. I'm being honest with you. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not a good question. Nobody's saying get in here. You got to hear this podcast. She's talking about cable versus streaming.
I think it'll lead to arguments in.
I'm arguing with you. Stop talking about this. Anyway, you didn't start at the top. I always like to say the person's name. Why do you keep
We
touching?
have to move it because otherwise we have to blur their email. That's why I'm scooting down. Yeah, it's a lot of work for
Okay,
Jeremy.
so this is afterwards. I'll talk about. Tell me who it's from. Then you tell me who it's from.
It's from Magdalene.
Magdalene Zuckerberg. This. I want to thank you, Howie, for being so transparent on your podcast. People don't realize unless they see me in person, I am see-through. I have anxiety, and it got worse in the pandemic. Before the pandemic, I had a lot of diversions, as you said. I retired during the pandemic, and now my anxiety and depression has gotten worse. Why am I having trouble saying pandemic? You don't want to talk to me?
No, I'm over you.
Now we're pissed at each other. So that's good. We're getting a family dynamic that you usually don't get. I too am in therapy. I listen to your podcast each week. Thanks for the laughs.
You told me before this show to plan stuff and what we're going to talk about.
And you came up, and the brilliance that you came up with was, let's talk about cable versus streaming.
No, but you're so rude.
I'm not rude. I'm being honest with you. It's not an interesting topic. I'll talk. Okay, let's talk about it.
No, it's not.
Jeremy will decide after whether it'll be edited out. Go ahead.
So I brought up like 4 things, like the Domino's thing where we can call people. You're like, that's old, and then like moved on. And then I brought up
What,
other
having
stuff
a pizza place call another pizza place?
to try it.
Try it? You know how many times I've heard it? The Chinese place calling the other Chinese food place? I used to also put your mom's friends on with other friends.
So then do it. I haven't heard it, and I think it's funny.
I'm not agreeing
But you're
with you
just
today.
knocking. Okay, whatever.
No, I'm not knocking.
You do you.
No.
You do this
no, go
podcast
ahead.
by yourself.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're not getting along. This is not funny. It's not even good. I told you to prepare stuff.
I did. Do you want to hear my list?
The list already sucks.
You told me you didn't want to do where Alex and I tell truths from our childhood.
I don't need that.
You're knocking everything that I came up with.
I'm not enjoying it. Let's just sit quietly and enjoy ourselves. Alex? Alex? Oh, he's going to get more cheese. Are you going to get cheese? Are you coming in? He wants to come in. Okay.
What?
He wants to say something.
For anyone that didn't know, Lou is going to be at the Tropicana from March 28th to April 3rd. And on the 1st, he's going to be giving away $1 billion. That's it.
You know what's funny? Not everybody is like a fan, and maybe this is the first one they're ever seeing.
That's just arguing.
Yeah, it's just arguing, and then a non sequitur about Lou's dates. That's hysterical, Alex. That's really funny. For those that don't know, Lou plugs his Tropicana date ad nauseum. We were doing one just going to be a family show, and then my son, who I asked before, would you want to be on? He went, no, don't ask me. His sister tried to engage him in a conversation. He goes, no, I need string cheese. And now, at the most, we finally hooked on to something that we were really talking about, that everybody was really interested in. We finally got
Cable.
flow going. We're talking about cable versus streaming, and he came in and plugged Lou's show. Akia Rizzo would really like to
You're
know.
back on reading emails? No.
Those aren't emails, are they?
Yeah, they're emails.
Why don't you just show me the comments from our YouTube shows?
No. Why are we just reading? I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want to. I'm not even having. I don't want to do. There's no good ideas. Didn't you have any good idea?
I thought I did. I have prank mom.
What's that?
So I saw on TikTok that people prank their parents or whatever and say that they got pulled over, and the only way that they can get out of getting the ticket is they said that they were speeding because they just got a call. Oh, fuck, Dad.
I thought.
Hello?
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
We're on the podcast. I'm not getting along with your daughter.
Why? What is she doing now?
She goes, I had good ideas. You know what her idea was for the show? She's making fun of us that when we go for coffee, that we as old people only like cable over streaming.
Right. What do you want me to say?
Is that a good idea?
I like cable because I'm used to it, and that's the way it goes. And Jackie, don't make fun of your parents.
What happened when you went and watched something on streaming? You told me your ID show.
It kept playing the same one over and over again, and also
The same
it
woman
was
got
so-
murdered 7 times.
Yeah, and also it was really loud, and we didn't know how to even turn down the volume.
And they think
Cats.
that's because they were
Cats
watching
videos.
streaming. They think they couldn't turn down
We
the
had cat
volume
videos
because,
all night.
because they were watching streaming.
No, we
You
didn't.
know that the remote control was very bizarre because it wasn't a regular cable one.
It wasn't a regular one.
It wasn't.
It wasn't like a Spectrum one.
It wasn't. Don't plug. We don't have Spectrum as a sponsor.
Well, I love Spectrum. There, now you do.
See? Mom is on the spectrum.
I am on the Spectrum. How did you know?
Well, Mom, you couldn't
Yes.
turn down the volume not because it was streaming, because you didn't know how to work that TV, and it was because
Yes, and also I didn't know how to.
you weren't
to change
streaming
the
live.
channel.
You weren't
because
streaming
it was
live.
streaming.
You weren't streaming live television, Mom. You clicked on an episode of an ID, and you watched
But
it
why did
over
it
and
keep
over
playing
again.
over and over
Because
again?
you-
I don't get it.
Because you clicked on an episode of ID.
So fucking boring.
Is this a boring?
Oh, you have no
podcast?
idea. We added, and the more people we add, the more boring it goes. We're down a fucking boring wormhole.
Well, then let's talk about sexual
Go ahead.
ideas.
Okay,
Do you have
go.
a sexual idea?
Go,
Because if
Mom.
you have sexual ideas and
Go,
this is
Mom.
what's on your mind, I'm going to close this podcast right now and come home. You-
No,
No.
I'm talking about. Tell me.
Oh, can
give
I tell you
some
what
ideas.
happened?
Let Mom finish.
No, Mom, tell her what happened. You bought a bra. Tell her what happened. I got
Okay,
upset.
I'm not going to name the store I went into, but I went in Santa Monica on Thursday.
You don't have to give the directions.
Was it someone's secret?
No, don't say anything. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, and I walked in there and I didn't know what size I was, and I didn't want to try. I didn't want to take off all my clothes and all that kind of stuff. So I said, "What size do you think I'd be?" So she said, "Okay, open your jacket." So I opened my jacket. She goes, "Take off your jacket." I go, "All right." So I said, "What do you think?" And then she puts her hands on
grabbed
both
your mom's
my
tits.
boobs and said, "I feel your."
I'm
you need
standing
to
there
see.
and she's holding your
You
mom's.
need to see. I go, "No, I don't. I don't
Her
need."
hands are on mom's tits.
And that's how she could
She's
tell
just
what
feeling,
size
no,
I am.
you're a C. She goes, I don't think I'm a C. I think I'm a B.
And she didn't
She goes,
stop
no,
for
and
like
she kept
5 minutes.
squeezing her mom's tits.
Well, she did that
Yes.
because it sounds like you were arguing with her, and that's why she kept
But she
going.
shouldn't put her hands on there.
No, usually
No, I
it's-
wasn't arguing in a bad way. I was just in shock.
How can you not argue in a bad way?
No,
Arguing
I
is
just
arguing.
kept saying I don't think I because I. Think
That's
I'm
like
busy.
saying I'm putting my pictures on Instagram and I don't want anybody to like them or see
But the
them.
good news is they fit. So her hands are
And
matching.
that woman is now living with us.
Wait, I've never heard of that before. It's supposed to be like a tape measure thing.
That's right. I
That's
think mom.
right, but it
I
wasn't
think mom
her
got
measurement is her hands.
on the, just like and no measurement, just holding and squeezing and slowly. And then the thing is, right when you said, okay, I'm a C, what did she do? She flicked your nipples. And that's the part that I said.
She did not do.
I think she
She
did.
did not do that, but
I
she
saw
did
it.
that other thing. And I was
The other
standing with
thing.
somebody, and they ran away because they were so uncomfortable.
Everybody
and
thought they were
embarrassed.
watching rape.
Wait, people you were with?
Yeah.
Yep. I was
We
with
always go.
one of
We
my
always
girlfriends. I
Wait,
was
you
with-
went
Bra
bra
shopping.
shopping with a bunch of
with
your
just
friends?
a couple of my friends and two of my
just
friends.
Kathy.
No, and Lou was there, and
Louie wasn't. Louie and you weren't standing there. You were standing
No,
outside.
I
me
was
and
standing. I
Kathy.
was watching. I was going, look at that. Look
She
at her.
witnessed the boob
Look at them
squeezing.
grab Terry's tits.
No, she witnessed the boob squeezing and went to get
Alex,
Dad.
what do you think of this story?
He decided he wanted to become a
He might want string cheese.
bustier. What is it called? There's
I took Maddie down to 3rd Street, and they offered her a complimentary measurement of her chest too.
Was it the same
But
thing?
is it touching?
No, the weird thing is they said that it's complimentary, and they kept offering it. They said you might as well take it; it's free. And then they said because of COVID restrictions, they handed her the measuring tape, and they said you do it. But it was complimentary.
Did you see?
I love that. Have you ever offered people complimentary breast measurements?
But they didn't do that to her. So why did they do that to me?
Because you have grabbable tits, Terry. That's what I always
No.
tell the kids.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Why?
I don't want to say it.
What? Well, you just want to tell people you know it?
I don't
Why?
want it to hurt her feelings.
Oh, because I'm flat?
No. So is
What?
Maddie.
What?
No.
Go ahead.
I don't want to.
Go ahead. Now you got to say it. No, but you'll
Because
talk about
because-
cable, but you won't talk about your mother's tits.
Because maybe she saw that you were old and maybe she thought it was saggy, so she had to lift them up to feel. To feel.
Thank you, Jackie.
Terrible.
And no, I am
Terrible.
not. Oh, I am old, but I'm not saggy.
She doesn't sag. She doesn't sag. I'm here to tell you.
No,
that she
but
doesn't
maybe
sag.
they didn't know. Maybe they-
Well,
So you think?
so
it
they
is-
said to her-
can't measure because it would have been above, like the,
Well, thank God I didn't go to buy underpants because I'm old and my nuts are hanging down to my knees. I don't think I
No.
should share that.
I have to ask a question
Speaking.
What?
from TikTok. Supposedly, all men everywhere at one point in their life have taken their ball sack and used it as a cup to collect water in the shower. Has everyone done that?
what?
It's not. I'll tell you
I
what's
don't
weird.
use mine for that.
What?
You have nuts?
You didn't notice?
No, I've done that where I collect the water in my nutsack. You hold it. You hold it nutsack, but
Yeah.
it's so hard to drink out of it.
Wait, have you guys? Has everyone in? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Alex, have
6
you ever done
men in
that?
the back.
I've never done that.
No, I've never done that.
Where did you
Really?
read this?
Yeah.
You don't have any good information.
At TikTok. In TikTok.
TikTok. I'm
Oh,
not
they're
even-
Kyle?
They're just.
Huh.
Have you done it,
Filled it with water? No.
Jeremy?
I've done other stuff, but
What's the other stuff that you did, Jeremy? Jeremy?
I might have cupped some water before.
Yeah. Wait,
said other-
You said
in-
other stuff.
In your nuts?
You just like pull it over the whole thing and like I don't know.
Oh, wait. You take your flesh from your nutsack and pull it over the whole thing?
Yeah, and then it's just like a
Wow.
little pouch.
Oh, I've done that.
And then it's a
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait. It's a pouch.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You mean over the whole thing?
So it's like
So it's like hidden?
a baby kangaroo?
Like a pocket?
Yeah,
Like a baby kangaroo.
like a little baseball. Yeah.
A baseball?
Baseball.
Baseball? What kind of baseball
Why do you
play?
do that? Why do you do that, Jeremy? Like what comes over you in the midst of a shower that you say, I better pack this all into the nutsack?
It's just fun.
It is fun. Jeremy
It's
knows how
fun
to have
play
fun.
with your nuts.
You don't have to only do it in the shower.
No, yeah.
Where do you do it?
Anything
Where do you do it, Kyle? Sometimes on the boat.
The closet, if you're bored, I don't know.
You stand in the closet and put your nutsack over your balls and
I don't
everything.
actively do it, but I have.
Have you done it at a friend's house?
Probably.
Probably. How
Alex.
did that maybe happen,
Alex,
but you
he's
didn't
staying
know?
with you right now. Have you seen him do that?
That's your mother asking.
I don't hang out in the closet. I'm not out of the
Good
closet.
thing.
either.
Don't
I'm
go
not
in the closet with him.
Alex is
I'm just single.
backpedaling.
Get out of the closet, Alex.
He's backpedaling.
I love that. But this is turning into a family show. You have, Kyle, I don't know if you're interested in talking about it, but you have drank out of a nutsack.
Wait, you have?
No, I haven't drank out of it. Okay, so my friend had some whiskey on his nutsack, to which I kind of licked it off.
He didn't cup it in there? Like it wasn't a lot?
No, it was more like,
And what would make you want to do that?
Said Alex's mother.
What would make me want to do it? I don't know that I had a choice. I just
You
was kind
always have a choice. You always have a choice.
Well, no, it was entertaining. It was just.
Was your friend Harvey Weinstein?
Had a couple beers. Is in a Walmart parking lot.
All right. You're setting
that
a romantic.
explains it. In the Walmart parking lot. That makes sense.
Yeah, just outside Vegas.
Wow.
Oh, and in Vegas. The whole
outside.
thing is. Oh.
See, we wouldn't have gotten to this conversation if I didn't start with Cable.
At Cable and your mother.
Yeah,
And
because
you
you
have to talk to
called
your
mom.
mother.
You called mom to talk about to ask her about the cable.
Once you do this, once you lick the whiskey off of your friend's balls, do you feel like you're closer to this friend now?
I guess. Closer is an interesting word.
Were you attracted to him? That's why you did it? Or did you just do it as a dare? What like, I don't get it.
No, I think we were just,
Alex,
being guys, messing around.
Being guys? Alex, is that what you do with your friends when they come over?
Apparently, I'm not a guy.
Guys.
I'm not, no judgment. If that's what you want to do, go ahead to your little heart's content. I'm just curious. How, when you have your buddies over, is that what you guys are doing?
Guy stuff.
Guy stuff.
Bring out the whiskey. Pull down your pants.
You and John, do you get together and do that?
No, I've never done that.
How about you and Lou?
There's a lot of other guys there. I don't know who they are. Who are you, buddy, with the baseball cap in the back?
It's Kyle.
Kyle? Another Kyle? Kyle, come to the mic. Have you ever licked the whiskey off just another friend's nuts?
It was more of a champagne, but
So wait, have you cupped your ball sack in the shower?
yeah, I get a couple gallons in
Yeah, see, it's a real thing.
He's gets a
What?
couple of gallons.
Oh,
He's
I
showing
get
off.
it. You're-
Well, that's going to be attractive to the
Wait.
ladies. I've got like skin for miles.
Wait, is that a good thing to have huge balls? I thought
He
it's
doesn't
just the
say he has
penis.
huge balls. He's just saying he has a lot of skin.
Oh.
Yeah. The skin, when he sits on the toilet taking a crap, the skin hangs into the water. And sometimes he cups it and he scoops up a lot of the water. Who else is there?
Who else is there?
Seth, have you done it?
Seth said he wants to be private.
Hey, I said I don't want my TikTok For You page on the podcast.
Oh, but you'll talk about your ball sack.
Yeah, I've never done it, but similar to other people here, we've done other things.
Like?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
you do.
What Jeremy said, tuck it in, the kangaroo pouch, stuff like that. But
It's
I've
fun.
never cupped it with water.
Sometimes you would just want something to play with and there's nobody else around. It's like a friend.
I need to leave this room.
Are you uncomfortable? We could stop.
No, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm just surrounded by men talking about their balls.
But aren't you happy that they're enjoying their own balls rather than
Each other's, but it sounds like they're enjoying each other's.
Go ahead, Kyle. What were you saying?
I have a question. Weren't you going to bring a girl in once that likes to put period blood on her face?
No, we didn't bring her in. We were talking about her because I saw her on TikTok. She ended up commenting back. I tried to comment to her and ask if she wanted to come in, and I don't think she responded unless I didn't see it.
I just want to know what the guys think of if she would come in and do that on their face. Would they all vomit?
She doesn't do it on men's faces. She does it on her own
Terry,
face.
No, on her own
Terry,
face. Even her own face.
Terry.
Yeah.
Terry, if
Don't
you're
be
gonna
judgmental.
If you're going to be part of the podcast, don't be. You're bringing up ridiculous things.
I know. Okay, you're right.
No. Hang on the phone and be part of it, but I just watch what you're doing. We have a certain audience here, and you're really
Okay, I'm sorry. You mean
you're
that's
pushing the
terrible
limits.
to say that?
Yes, I think
After
it's
he
wrong.
drank out of somebody's ball sack?
He didn't drink out of somebody's ball sack. He licked a ball sack.
Oh, okay. That's a big deal.
All right. Kyle,
That is a big deal, though.
It is a big deal. Kyle, what were you saying? You were saying something.
Was I?
Yeah.
No, Mom. No. No,
Yes,
wasn't.
he was saying something.
Were the balls like shaven or were they like?
I don't
don't
think they
remember.
prepared. They didn't prepare, right?
I can't. No, I doubt they were shaven. It was probably a couple days, maybe a few days since he had even showered.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh, how would that? Ooh, that must have been very mangy.
Mangy.
Do you still know this guy?
Yeah.
So phone him up. Let's get him on the phone.
We could.
Would he wanna talk about
admit?
it?
Would talk about that moment?
I can't be sure.
Well, let's get him on the phone.
I I don't think Kyle wants to. Don't.
If you don't
force
want
him.
to, you don't have to. I
He
don't want.
obviously gets peer pressured into stuff easily. Don't pressure him into doing
I know
stuff.
he has.
Yeah, we could do it. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, there you go. That was easy enough.
Yeah, that was tough. Who's the other guy with the striped shirt?
That's Dylan.
Dylan, have you done weird things with your nutsack?
I like to like on a daily basis when I'm like editing or whatnot. I grab it and like twist it in my hands or like play with it. Like those people
Oh
who have
my God.
sticks and stuff.
Say that again. Don't laugh. He's trying to. He's
Sorry,
opening up to us.
sorry.
Honestly.
I feel like we all do this.
Yeah, we all do. Go ahead.
What are those like fidget things? I use my nutsack as like a fidget toy.
Like a fidget
I thought
spinner.
you said you had ticks on it.
No, it's like I don't know.
Doesn't it hurt?
Wait, do you edit with your
let
pants
mom,
off?
Let mom talk to him.
Okay, sorry.
Go
A
ahead.
nutsack is like you could do a lot of things with it without really hurting it.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Especially the skin.
Like your
Okay,
weenus.
just the skin. It's not the actual things inside.
Yeah, I pull the skin away from the.
when you're editing.
Well, I'm doing anything almost. Yeah.
But you said when you're editing.
Yeah, when I'm editing.
So you'll twist it.
Yeah, I'll twist it, or like I put it in my hand and
He's
put
showing.
my thumb in it. Like
You put it and you put your thumb in it, like
Yeah.
silly
Can I
putty.
ask you a question?
Yeah, like
Who the
silly
hell
putty.
are you?
that's a good question.
I remember when I was a kid, we didn't have silly putty. We didn't have a lot of money, and on hot, sweaty nights, I would put my nutsack on the comic strips, and then and it would pick up.
Do they know about silly putty?
Silly nutty.
Silly.
Silly
nutty.
nutty. I like that. We should
Hold for
make.
the laugh.
We
Hold
should
for the
sell
laugh.
the silly nutty.
And then you
We should-
could move the comic strips. You can press it onto another piece of paper, and the comic strips would you could transfer the pictures.
I like that. You know what? That's a brainstorm.
We were all brainstorming. Did you ever did you hurt your nuts when you were editing? Like you twist. Like at what point do you realize? Have you ever damaged anything?
No, I think I've experienced enough of my own twisting of my nuts that I'm like good at it now. I don't think it's possible for me to hurt my nuts.
It's impossible for you to hurt your nuts. You have impossible.
Well, it's like a spectrum, so if it'll start to hurt. If it
Is
hurts,
this
you know?
is this his brother talking?
Whose brother?
Who?
Kyle's.
No, I don't know who these people are. They just
Oh,
showed up.
okay. I'm just trying to figure out because
There's
it's
just
very
a-
important to me to know who I'm talking to.
I don't know
So
who
you
I'm
know
talking
not to
to, and
shake
I'm here.
hands next time they come.
Yes, exactly. If he keeps touching his nuts, I don't.
But
want
everybody
anything to do
does. So
with
they
him.
all twist their nuts. They hide their nuts. Jeremy puts his whole thing in a nutsack. Kyle drinks whiskey from his nuts, from a friend's nuts. And
There's
Caroline's
a lot-
Caroline was uncomfortable with one guy liking her pictures. How uncomfortable are you now, Caroline?
Actually, this makes me less uncomfortable than that.
Really? You're just surrounded by a bunch
I
of...
feel like yes, they're all talking about their balls right now, but I feel like it's not an uncommon conversation to hear from them or other guys in general. So
No, because guys,
they like to play with their balls.
why would God have put them there?
Exactly.
I don't want to get religious, but I'm just saying.
There's too much religion in your show. Stop it.
I know. Well, I always thought I said, and I'm not going to be religious. I always said like the female body is beautiful, and if you believe whatever your belief is, you believe that God made. Like you see these pictures and these sculptures, and I thought that the man's body is not as beautiful as the woman's body. You know, from an artistic point of view, that's how I
That's
feel.
for sure.
And I felt like he didn't quite finish. He was almost finished, and he didn't finish the testicular area. And I feel like that's a to-go bag. Like we didn't quite finish, and then it's just got this. I got two more things I want to put on. I didn't finish. I'll just drop them in this shitty little sack, and he'll go.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Do you hear the drill? There's never been this much noise.
I know.
Do you hear the drill? Oh, they're sanding the garage. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
No.
on your end too, Mom. There's
Yes.
in the podcast room. There.
No, I'm looking. One of the guys has a sander, and he's putting his nuts on a sander, is what I'm seeing.
Ew.
Well,
That's
you say
terrible.
ooh, but these guys, they don't have a lot of friends, and they don't have a lot of.
Dates. They're not dating a lot. That's for sure.
They are. They're dating their own fingers. Did you get the guy? Did you get the guy on the phone whose ballsack you licked?
No, not yet.
When is that
Well,
happening?
what's taking you so long? Get
I don't
to
know.
it, boy.
Should I bring it in there so it can be plugged in, or just do it here?
No, just do it.
Just do it here.
You can
Let,
hold.
let Mom talk to him.
You're
Let
gonna
Mom.
hear
ask
Yeah,
him
let my wife talk to him. My wife has
All
a
right,
lot of
we'll-
questions.
We'll see.
What's his name? You don't want to say his name. Don't say his name. in case he doesn't want to reveal his name. Then he'll be more honest without his name.
Am I calling from my? Okay, yeah.
Yes, you're calling from your phone.
I don't know how he's gonna hear you guys, but
how do you
He
hear me?
might not hear me, but if he doesn't hear
I'm
me,
gonna be moving the phone from the mic down to the speaker, so it's a lot of movement for me. But I'll do it.
It's a lot of movement.
Do you want to just plug it in? Then come in here and plug it in here. No. And then you could talk on the mic.
let's hope he answers.
Hey, come in here. Come in
All
here.
right, hang on.
There's so much.
Why are we building something?
Wait, I got noise too up here. I don't know.
Here. Plug it in here and then put on the headset over there. You could talk to him. Hello? Hi.
Hello?
Hi. You don't have to say your name unless you want to. Kyle's gonna talk to you. It's Howie Mandel, and it's my daughter, and
my
it's
mom.
and my Terry's my wife, and my son is here with a bunch of guys. It's the Nut Twisting Club is in the room, and we were talking about nutsacks, and Kyle told us a story about one time somebody had whiskey on their nuts, and he licked it off. And I said,
yeah, he formed like a nice little shot glass. I think it was 1.5 ounces to be exact.
to be exact. So you were able to measure with your nuts the amount of liquid that goes in this.
I'm a bartender, so you know.
Oh, that makes sense. So, do you have any questions, Terry? This is the guy.
Howie, I think I met you, and I told you this. I called myself Whiskey Balls when I met you one time.
Oh yeah, right. I didn't know the reference. Sometimes without the story, if you go, "Hi, I'm Whiskey Balls," I don't naturally just go automatically to the guy that Kyle Shot Glass.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fair, I guess. Whatever, man. Yeah. I mean, Whiskey Dick makes sense too. So yeah, it's kind of.
Mom doesn't have questions because you unplugged your phone and plugged it.
Sorry, Terry, can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Okay, did you enjoy it, or was it just a sperm of the moment?
I mean, you know, Kyle. It's always I'm kind of similar. We're always looking to.
What?
No.
He's saying, you know, Kyle, they're very similar. I'll repeat. Go ahead.
We're, looking for laughs to impress somebody.
They're looking for laughs to impress something. They're trying to impress the ladies.
Yeah, there was a lot of ladies in that
Would
Walmart
that be
parking
impressive
lot.
to you if you were out there? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old to understand this.
That's why you like cable.
It's the people that like cable that don't understand this stuff.
Oh, so you
It did
get it.
sting a little bit, though.
Yeah.
What did you say? It what?
It stung a little bit.
It stung a
stung?
little. It stung? What stung? His tongue?
My balls.
The whiskey.
Oh.
Well, I guess technically not my balls, my sack.
It was technically not the balls. It was a sack. The one that the editor uses to twist. It's not the balls. It's the sack. And the other Kyle does it too. Jeremy has an ability to take his whole ball sack and cover his whole penis with it and create a pouch.
That's cool. What does he do with that? We got to get whiskey in there.
Guess what I just read?
What did you read?
That they released Bill Cosby.
That's been like
Isn't that old news?
That's like 6 months ago.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
The High Court declined to review a stunning decision out of Pennsylvania that released the disgraced comedian from prison. Is he out?
He's been out for like almost a year.
Wow, I'm old news for me. Huh?
Yeah, you didn't even know the new thing now is to drink whiskey from nuts.
While streaming your television.
World War II is over, Terry.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Vietnam is over. Have you heard about Harvey Weinstein?
What did he do?
Oh, I want to let you read it. No spoilers. No
The
spoilers.
only thing is that if I only have streaming, I can't find the news stations.
Well, apparently it hasn't worked out for you even with cable.
No.
Anyway,
That's okay.
Nutsack. Kyle, do you want to say anything to your buddy? The mic isn't on.
There I am.
Yeah.
I guess I forgot that we filled your nuts up. I thought it was just kind of poured on them.
Yeah,
and I
he
licked it. That's my memory. But I had a few PBRs as well, so I may be forgetting it or misremembering.
For those of us who watch cable, what is a PBR?
A Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's a shitty beer.
Oh, okay.
Don't say that. It won the blue ribbon.
It won the blue ribbon.
In like 1872.
Wow. We'll be back with more beer talk right after this. Beers and balls.
I
Beers and
thought you said it was just like a lick of a drop.
That was what I remembered.
How do you do that?
Apparently, it was
He
a
said
shot.
also that you hadn't showered in a couple of days.
Damn right.
Talking to me? Yes, I have.
No, wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
It adds more tannins to it, you know?
What is Alex doing? He's been doing that now for like 3 whole minutes.
You know, this is
What's
an audio.
wrong, Alex? Are you okay?
He's spinning. Does the video go over to Alex? Can they see what he's doing?
I don't
Yeah.
know that they can see what he's doing, but a lot of people are listening to this on Apple and Spotify.
He's rowing a chair. He's standing up with a baseball bat and turning it in circles for like 4 minutes.
Because for this hour or whatever time we're on, they're not allowed to play with their nuts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, they
we're
are bored.
We could be done.
I love that we said that this episode has no guests. It's just a good family show with mom and the kids. And what did we learn today, people?
We talked about balls.
Can we call Riley and see if she will talk to us? No?
Yeah, maybe next. Taylor, is it okay to say his name? Can I say your name?
Yeah, it's not okay.
Yes.
Not okay.
That's
Mom,
okay.
Mom says yes.
Mom said yes. Taylor, thank you so much. And if you want to mention the bar you work at, because maybe you shouldn't, because
That's right.
no, don't mention the bar you work at. But he's a bartender who serves them up himself.
He pours good.
He's got a good pour. He's got a good strong pour. And thank you for being part of today's show. I'm going to call my.
Oh, you're welcome. Girl, you're not talking to me.
Not talking to you. I'm not talking.
Thank you for having me. My wife is enjoying it as well in the car.
You have a wife there? How does your wife
She's
feel?
sitting next to me.
Can we talk to her for just a second?
Were you married when this happened with Kyle?
No.
No.
Can she hear this? Can she hear what we're saying? Miss, how do you feel about the fact that your husband is serving drinks out of his nutsack?
Unfortunately, not surprised.
You're not surprised. Is that
No.
when you first met and he offered you and he took you out for drinks? What? How long before you were able to imbibe?
Yeah, that was not on the table. I think I'm more surprised that.
Well, I would imagine it was under the table.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
My wife is.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Mom.
It was fun.
Bye.
It was a fun time, and please do it again. Let's do it again.
Okay.
All right, bye, Terry. I love you.
Can't wait.
My wife got off the phone.
Would you be okay if they did it again?
I'm shocked they haven't.
Oh.
Honestly.
All right.
Me too, honestly.
Really?
Let's do it. Let's get some nice whiskey this time.
Like what? Some doers?
Sure.
Doers on the nuts.
Kentucky gentleman.
A Kentucky gentleman.
Is that what it's called?
It should be.
Do you do any mixed? Do you do any mixed drinks in your nuts?
We could like get an old fashioned in there, do like a nice ice cube in there and everything.
Oh,
An
wow.
ice cube.
I don't know that you'll have much room if you put ice on it.
He's
I'll
bragging.
start stretching. Don't worry.
Really? And would you call something like that straight up, or is that is literally on your rocks?
Yeah, that is true. I
Yeah.
guess I could just freeze my actual nuts and that could
Oh.
work.
Would you ever put a couple of mixes in there and then drop your nuts in a blender?
Ooh, how much do I get paid?
Well, yeah, I think Kyle looks like he's looking for a pina colada.
Okay. If you like pina coladas and taking shots at my balls.
Look, I'll give a good tip if you blend it up.
All right. There's
Deal.
enough nut
I think
talk.
we're done. We're done. Yeah.
We're done with that.
I
Oh,
think-
Caroline said it's enough.
Yeah, Caroline's done.
All right.
Handling.
We're done. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. There's your
There
phone.
you go.
All right. I think we've accomplished what we need to do today.
That's not.
Wait,
anything
wait,
I
one
got.
thing. Hang
I
on.
didn't get any of it.
What? What, Jeremy?
I'm not saying it.
No, you got to say it now. Too late. Mike's your way. Go ahead. What'd you say?
My brother. That was just on the phone.
And on that note.